Hello everyone, my name is Klaugusta Adimillenva and this is my reflection on learning in Energy Conversion Systems 2 with Mr. Dai. So let's begin. Um, who is Mr. Dai? A way to describe him is this series of words. One, he is conscious. What this means is he's aware of the reality he's living in and strives to obtain knowledge for the greater pursuit of truth. Then, he is unconventional in a way that his teaching methods are uh, very unusual for a teacher. Like, he implements interactive learning and he questions students critically to coax them to think more thoughtfully and uh, achieve a greater sense of understanding. Uh, and what I assume is his personality is he is nimble-minded in a sense that he is very quick-witted and very very emotionally involved with the teaching uh, of his students. And he is very thoughtful. He always wants to know the development of our uh, studies. He always asks, what have we done in our self-learning programs, and he is deeply appreciative of our efforts. So, what is the teaching essence of Mr. Dai? Of course, that I've mentioned before, he teaches us to be thinking more critically about something. If we want to think about anything really, in a sense, we have to think about it very critically. What this means is we have to pick apart the knowledge that we receive, and then we assemble it up with the knowledge that we gain from our knowledge retrieval. And the essence of Mr. Dai that I always liked about him from the start of his teaching in this semester is he is very philosophical. What do I mean by philosophical? Like he is very he's very adamant to his students and wants his students to uh, question why are we here? What is life essentially? What is existence? What is consciousness? That's that kind of stuff. That and from this I retrieve that it's very helpful to think about these things, and it's what drives him every day to teach this kind of way. And lastly, the teaching of essence is he is very interactive with students. He always asks questions, posts discussions on CCIT, which is the forum of sorts that he created. And he really likes our opinion, and he likes his opinion to be heard and come to a sort of discussion of sorts where scientific method will prevail and the critical truth will be revealed. Okay, so what is consciousness? Well, to start, there are many interpretations of consciousness. I'm gonna start with Mr. Dai's interpretation of consciousness. So Mr. Dai's interpretation of consciousness is uh, awareness of one's surrounding to the reality at hand. So aware of our surroundings, that we are alive in this moment, and everything around us is in this moment a reality. I know it's a bit of a jumble of the mind, but uh, my interpretation of his interpretation is quite that. And the second is existence. Uh, he believes existence is a chance, one in a large number of chance, like 1 in a million, 1 in a billion even, chance that we exist today. Uh, so we have to make sure that we are living in the moment and pursue greater interests in the field of our reality, of course. So my interpretation is consciousness is an awareness of one's surroundings. And I think a conscious man is a man who is a man or woman in this case, uh, who are in pursuit of knowledge and experience in the existence he lives in. Why knowledge and experience, you might ask? Well, knowledge and experience is tantamount to a human being's, uh, s- shall we say, human being's purpose in life. At least that's what my interpretation of uh, a pursuit of knowledge and experience is. So, from perception, we we retrieve knowledge from our surroundings and from our experience. We experience things that are important to us only in the moment. And from cognition, we receive and give recognition to the things that are at hand in our current reality. So, I'm gonna talk about how consciousness helps me in learning. Learning is a step-by-step procedure where knowledge is given, but the knowledge is non-biased. Who is biased in learning? Uh, the the bias in learning comes from us, really. Someone wants to retrieve knowledge and to retrieve the critical truth from that knowledge. But some people see this knowledge and their biases, because, yeah, well, of course, they're human, they have their biases. They ignore this knowledge and won't receive the critical truth, which is a lot of waste if you were given a lot of knowledge. So, how consciousness helps me in learning is a conscious man will inevitably search the critical truth with a critical mind in searching for the pursuit of knowledge and experience. So that is it. And lastly, I I do believe that I deserve an A for this uh, lesson of sorts, because I attended all the classes and I I have found the critical truth in uh, energy conversion system too. It's uh, it's not only to retrieve the knowledge of engineering, but Mr. Dai has had an added value not only to my understanding but to my life also, like teaching me these things about critical thinking and being conscious of our existence, of our reality. And I think that is the point of his teaching methods, to me at least. Um, Thank you for watching. This has been Klaugusta Adimillenva, and that was a learning reflection that I had in Energy Conversion Systems 2 with Mr. Dai. Thank you.